Hi, Gems. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Listen, I want to share something with you. I was on Information Man last night. Now, that is a brother that will teach us about what's going on and make us take a second look on a society compared to how they treat women, black women, white women, indigenous women. We need to, I really enjoyed his show last night. I went to bed early, right, and woke up at 11:15, and I picked up my phone, and he was on. But he was having a talk about Kanye West, 45 years old. Kanye West today is worth $2 billion, but, he's not in his right mind. Now, Kanye West is doing the O.J. Simpson. You know, O.J. never invited us to the party, but when he got in trouble, it was Black Power. Kanye done lost his mind. Okay. I'm gonna read this inspiration to you. I like to say hello, Aquarius, VE Nicole, Gardner Holistic. My super sniper Marva is in the house. Hey, Charla. Hey, Mimi Twin on everything. Hello, the red lipstick hustler Lily. Hey, Dina Grant, Renee. How are y'all? Thank y'all for coming here. Hit that like button because YouTube is playing all of us content creators, every last one of us. They don't want to pay us right. They saying that we don't get enough likes. We don't get pushed in the algorithm. Some of our notifications are not being kicked out until after the show is over. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I'm going to work with it, okay? But this is our inspiration. The fact is that when you are in a clean, clear state of mind, you will be free to pay full attention to what you are doing, and you will therefore naturally do it well. Problems come when you are not living in a natural state of mind. Then no matter what you are doing, your mind will be something else, will be on something else, okay? The reason why I'm reading this to you, and I'm gonna read it one more time for us, because Kanye is not in a clean, clear state of mind. And he is acting up all over the place. If y'all don't know everything that's going on with him, he was on a show, Drink Champs and Noor, and he started making derogatory remarks, and they weren't like really supporting the black population. It wasn't supporting us, but he wants our support and he wants us to listen to him. So I'm going to read this one more time. The fact that when you are in a clean, clear state of mind, you will be free to pay full attention to what you are doing, and you will therefore naturally do it well. Problems come when you are not living in a natural state of mind. Then, no matter what you are doing, your mind will be on something else. Listen, he appeared on this show, Drink Champs and Noor. He started spitting out about, he when he got invited to the White House, he walked up to Jared Kushner and told him, I didn't sleep with her. And that Jared Kushner told him, I'm glad you told me that. Then he said that Drake walked up to him a couple of days later and say, I never slept with her. And he said, he turned around and said, thank you for telling me that. That's what I needed to know. And he said, and I turned into Jared Kushner. What happened to images of or wanting to emulate Martin Luther King, somebody who wanted to lead us to freedom so that we could have a clear mind, so we didn't let nonsense get in the middle of us. Now, what y'all don't know, oh boy, Mr. Ye, Kanye, whatever, whoever he happens to be this week, I need to let y'all know that he has bought an app on YouTube, okay? He's bought this app. I'm going to let y'all know about this app. It's called Parler, Parler. He purchased this social media app, right, on the 17th, Monday. It's Parler Technologies. They confirmed the deal. They won't tell you how much he paid. Um, the former CEO of Parler was George Farmer. Now I'm gonna let y'all know something about Mr. Farmer. Mr. Farmer do not like anybody who is not white. He don't care if you're Indian, Chinese, Japanese, black. He don't like you, right? So Kanye West bought this, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm concerned about his purchase. Because Parler was launched in 2018 as a free speech alternative to more popular social media apps. The right wing leaning platform came under fire after it was reportedly used to support January 6th, to coordinate January 6th, to screen it, televise it, everything. The app was suspended from Amazon, Apple, and Google, and then it returned to the Apple Store in 2022. These people talked about black people so bad, and it was acceptable on Parler, and he bought it because he wanted free speech. Now, I don't know if he bought it to ramble, but he is totally mocking the Afro-American community, but now he wants us to support him because his $2 billion got to be out of JP Morgan Bank Chase November 1st. They don't want his money. You want to know why? No bank ever tells you we don't want your money and you are a billionaire. They are honored. When you walk in JP Morgan Chase and you have $1 million in there, you come in there and you get a glass with JP Morgan on the glass, 2 cubes of ice. If you want some dark liquor, they got it on staff. If you want some champs, they got you a champagne glass that says JP Morgan Chase. They said, hit the road, Jack. Take your money and get out of our bank. Why? Because as a black man whose ancestors have been through slavery, he decides to put down Jewish people. Remember, these people was with the Holocaust. Things happen to them as well because sometimes if you ain't white, you ain't right. Okay? It takes money, it takes education to walk through some of these doors where they don't want you, but they will accept you because you got the money. These people are telling him to get out of their bank. You cannot use your card no more. You cannot come in here and take a withdrawal now unless it's all of your money and get out of our bank. And I'm going to tell you, Jill Chocolate Boutique was there last night on Information Man, and Information Man broke it down for us. Kanye West also talked about George Floyd, that he did not die from a knee to the neck. He's saying that he was an addict. But guess what? The coroner came back and George Floyd had no drugs, not a little bit in his system. And guess what, y'all? They said that he was trying to pass off a fake $20 bill, and we have yet to see this fake $20 bill. So Kanye comes out and sarcastically apologizes to George Floyd's family after they said they were going to sue him. Okay. Then he wants to apologize. But I blame also Noor, who was a black podcaster who said he checked. Now, if y'all want to read where he said that he checked Kanye, let me pull it up for y'all so y'all can go look at it. And it's on TMZ. Now, this is Kanye and George Floyd. Nor said, I was so drunk. I checked him, but I couldn't get the words right. You, as a black man, let this other black man disgrace George Floyd, even though he died in a disgraceful manner. But let me read a little bit to you. Nor called the Breakfast Club on Monday morning to apologize multiple times for the comments Kanye West made about George Floyd on the latest episode of Drink Champs his team put over the weekend. The Drink Champ host was in full damage control mode. Why? Because when Kanye West was talking about George Floyd, the page wasn't taken down. But when he started going in on the Jews, they took the page down until they edited everything he said about the Jews out of it. Okay? Claiming he didn't know Yee's statements were going to be extremely hurtful to listeners. Nor said that, Nor laughed. Okay? He laughed when he talked about George Floyd. Okay? Nor said he later checked Kanye for the George Floyd and the White Lives Matter remarks later in the interview. Well, we didn't see it. But says he was too drunk. He said he was too drunk to make an impactful moment. He also claimed to have unloaded the wrong edit without combing through it. An error he says the team will correct in the future. No, you only correcting it because you got a lot of views, okay? He got a lot of views when he was up there, okay? A lot of views, over 1 million views. And he said that he decided to correct it. Now, where is it that we are so honored to be around these celebrities that we would discredit our generation? In the back, the people who march so we can run. Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all these people who made it so that we knew to play the game. We had to be part of the game, but we was not to flip on us. We're not supposed to, I'm not supposed to flip on y'all. That's why I take so much pride in trying to change because see, I realized on my own I was putting my sisters down instead of us fighting against each other. You know how powerful we can be as women, and I'm talking about all races together. Women, we can run this world, no lie. We smart and we can multitask better than any man can. Especially those single mamas. Those single mamas, they work, they raise their kids, they make sure their house clean, they cook, they do everything, and they handle business. We can do that. We don't need a man on us. But here we got a man who's now calling for the black culture to come in and help him. And I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to help this man. Just like OJ, whatever happened to you, OJ, it should happen to you. Because, see, you left your black wife at the height of your marriage when you lost a child. Y'all know about OJ being married to a black woman and his child drowned in the pool and he left her. He left her and didn't want to give her no child support for the 2 kids that she had. I'm going to tell you, we need to be coming to the call when the cause benefits us. Kanye West, sue him. Take it all. Because everybody keeps saying, oh, he act like that because his mama died. Okay. Your mama died doing cosmetic surgery. You had time to mourn and get yourself together. You left Amber Rose, a black woman, dogged her out, and you went on over there and started messing with who? The Kardashian. He left her. Every black woman he was with, even the one his mama wanted him to be with. He left her. But now you telling us about what JP Morgan Chase is doing to you and what everybody's trying to cancel you out. Everybody knew you was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Now, guess what? The rappers don't want to deal with Kanye. Adidas don't want to deal with Kanye. Nobody wants to deal with Kanye, but he's calling for us to stand up by his side because his mama was black and she was a professional. But you ain't did nothing for the black community but make us look crazy. Really crazy. You got your wife over there in the White House doing us a favor, freeing black people. Is that what you gave back to the community and you expect for us to come and help you? Y'all, Kevin Samuels was trying to tell us, we women, we women, see, we have a clear mind. We're thinking clearly to get over this hump. And Kanye needs to be left over there on the side on his own. These celebrities are coming after regular people. Now, y'all know I do not mess with Nosy. I don't. Nosy done said some things as a blogger, but guess what? Does it constitute her being sued? Not at all. Because if you look at Nosy, you got to look at Nicki. Nicki talked about people's kids. Nicki was harassing Garcelle. Look at all the people that Nicki Minaj then came after. They didn't sue her. But you gonna go after a blogger. Like if I was Monique Samuels, I would have went after every single blogger who People Magazine. Every blogger that ran her through the ground. Because I'm going to tell you something for real. I don't really know what's going on. But what I can tell you is a marriage is a commitment between two people. And I was thinking the same thing. That, if she going through something, Monique likes the lights, camera, and action. She would have came out and told everybody. But it seemed like she's no longer on the show. They still showing her house. They still doing stuff. It is just getting really crazy. But when I watched Information Man last night, yep, you're right, Lipstick Alley. Her hands ain't clean. But because we don't know everything that's going on, we shouldn't make it up. Kevin and Kanye were exactly alike. Let me tell you something. Y'all just don't realize Kanye got money. This man is on a fast train to death. There's nothing left for him. And listen to this, ask Trump for help, Kanye. No, Trump done cut him off. Trump has cut Kanye West off, but Kanye West is saying he cut Trump off. No. Y'all hit this like button. Come on now, hit the like button. This sad because I love Monique. I like Monique. I love Monique. We have a friendship. No, wait a minute. Let me take that word back because she done let everybody know on Love and Marriage DC that she has acquaintances. There is trouble. But guess what? They chose to work it out one way. I looked at a little bit of the interview. My sore spot was the children, truthfully. The children would be affected no matter which way they go. But like she said, it's her business. If her and her husband ain't together, that's their business. She put Ashley up to do her dirty work. Absolutely. And you know why that was. Ashley did her business because what? Maybe Monique wants to go back on Real House of Potomac. Just like she said, me and Karen, the only one living in Potomac. Because I told y'all, Mia wasn't going to stay there past filming. She was not going to be in Potomac past filming, y'all. She rented a house. Then she came up with the brother-in-law, stole all the money. Come on now, girl, please. That's right. That's the only thing effect. I'm just telling you, We as a community need to know who to support and who not to support. And Kanye West cannot get our support. You talked about George Floyd. What are you doing defending the cops? The cops who murdered him. Okay? He wasn't fighting, he was on the ground, he was murdered. And how dare you? And then you had a nerve to sit up and wear White Lives Matter. But see, Kanye done wrote Miss Candace on a little checky check. While I'm over here screwing this up over here, please go after Kim. Go after my ex-wife. Get her. Bring her down. See, Kanye chose to marry some trash that been all around Hollywood. Drake said he didn't smash. I don't think so. Ray J smashed. All these people that smashed. Then she went from a billionaire to an alleged heroin addict. Even if he ain't using the needle today, he's still getting off of that. She went to Pete. Lord have mercy. What example are either of them setting for their kids? But you know who Drake slept with? Allegedly, he slept with Chris and Corey. I mean, I don't know how all these men would jump on women and ignore us, the strong ones. We the one that can carry everything. But look what you choose. You know why they choose them over us. Why is it? We talk too much. We talk back. We don't do everything we're told. But I'm going to tell you something. Don't you ever change. Be the woman you are. Because guess what? If you stop preparing for the battle, when the battle comes, we will lose. We will lose. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Celine. Mia is fake. Look, Mia is back over here in North Carolina, okay? Over there. They not going to fight that family because that family was about to come out with some business about her. She put Ashley, yep, yes, queen. We got to realize, y'all, we women, every color, we are the prize. You see, now they talk about BBLs. That ain't the style no more, honey. They coming back to the women with the little bellies. They coming back to the women that are natural. Nobody wants to keep seeing big breasts and big butt and it ain't theirs. It's not theirs. They want the natural woman. You know why? Because we stand fast. And these women want rappers. And that's another thing. Why would you want rappers and ball players when you can get you a man and raise him the way you want him to be? Meaning y'all build a financial foundation together. Why would you pick that? Because he's a ball player. You can get any man and y'all together can build something big. Do you understand? We don't always have to be with ball players and rappers. All these women will run after rappers. You see how the baby had a baby and beat the girl, and the baby wasn't even 2 weeks old. Y'all saw it. 100% natural. Look, our women look good with their hair cut off and the little natural braids, everything. We have to realize we need to bring ourselves up. And in that, we need to bring each other up. We need to stop stomping each other out. We need to build something because guess what? Look what's happening in our community. Our children are passing away at a very young age. They are. You know why? Because we're not instilling in them what was instilled in us to get our education. You want to get out of here? Your education is what's going to take you out of here. You can start off with nothing. I came from nothing, and now I made myself something because I always remember I may not look good going to school right now, but later on, down the line, I'm going to be able to have freedom. And that came through my education. and not wanting Gucci and Hoochie and Chanel and all of that. You don't have to have that all the time. We got to realize, ladies, we are in a fight for our life right now. The government is telling you that if you get roped, you got to keep this child. If you are on the verge of passing away, they still won't remove the child. We cannot give anybody the rights to our bodies. Do we understand? That's a boyfriend, a husband, doctors, government, nobody. We cannot. So we need to fight so they can reverse Roe versus Wade. They're going to do it because guess what? God has sent us an angel. And we just, Justice Jackson is shaking them up there. And I'm happy she's shaking them up because that's the first thing on the agenda. We cannot afford to fall by the wayside. Like I said, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, they marched so we can run, not walk, run. And that's what we need to continue to do in our lives is run. And I mean that. Now, I don't know if y'all saw the debate because I'm going to be talking about financials on Friday. I'm trying to get up here Friday. I'm going to do it Thursday before I leave. Walker and Warnock. Walker didn't show up. Walker didn't show up. But y'all, look at him, look at him. Let me tell you what now. Herschel Walker admits he paid ex-girlfriend who had an abortion. He admitted October 17, 2022, he did, in fact, pay for an abortion. Now, when you see a man, look at this man. His name ain't Herschel. He is a pawn. He is what we call, let's throw a black in there to attract the black voters. They will run him. It would be different if he believed everything he was saying. But see, that's what they do. They will put people that look like us up there, but they will control everything he do. He is not to be part of Georgia's nothing, legislative nothing. The fake badge, I told y'all, allegedly he's a walking CTE patient. He need to be seen. He don't like his son. He don't like his child's mother. He's got all this DV. Why would we vote for a man that beat the brakes off of women? And then when a man stepped to him, he can't see. That's what I hate about those punks. You will fight a woman, but you won't fight no man. And guess what? Believe it or not, we give them the signs of who can be beat and who can't. See, the women that can't help themselves, they're going to come for you. But if they see that you got a team behind you, we are soldiers. Women, we are soldiers. Y'all may not believe that in yourself. Times might be hard. But see, if you get with a team, like the gyms, I want us to be a team. We shouldn't be hating on each other. You got a problem with somebody in the gym's house, you need to go to them and talk to them offline. It should not come online. If I had a problem with the red lipstick hustler, y'all would never know. We would not bring it to YouTube. See, I did that. So all you get with that is a back and forth. But if you go to each other as women and if you can't come to an agreement at the end of that conversation, you know what you say? I don't agree with you. You don't agree with me. Let's move on. But no, we ain't got that. We done got lost in the sauce now. We done got lost in the sauce with the weaves and the big booties and shaking it and gyrating and doing all this kind of stuff in the clubs where we done left everything behind. We forgot that we got a house that we got to clean. We forgot that we the only ones raising our kids and we need to be showing them a better example. We done forgot that. I'm telling you, it's so much mess going on. We can't afford to get caught up in this mess 22 days and a night before elections. We need to have our souls to the polls or somebody going to be running your JJ. Let's be serious. The government is coming in our panties and telling us what we can do with our health, our body. And everybody who's supporting this abortion crap, we need to make sure they out of there. And we should not finish that until we got all of them out of there, okay? Because January 6th is busting them wide open. But if nothing happened to them, y'all know why. Y'all know why. Why? They not women. They got rid of the woman, Liz Cheney. She was talking too much, and she didn't take their side. But they got those nasty old men that's been sitting there a very long time. We need to let them know it's a new day. It's a new day in Georgia. It's a new day in Virginia. It's a new day. And we got to put all women in Congress. That's what we need to do. And not no crazy Miss Green. She need to get up out of there. But y'all, they were talking about if Trump cannot run again, that there is going to be a civil war. Civil war means they're going to come up against us. Not just black women, black men, our children, they want to wipe us out. But honey, we not our ancestors. They better know that we are not our ancestors. We will become a threat as women. We will become a threat. And Stacey Abrams was up there with Kemp and this libertarian. She was tearing them up with the numbers. Stacey Abrams is your best candidate for Georgia. You better tell somebody. You better drive some people to the poll. You better help get her in there. We cannot afford to let the low income just sit over there and think that their voice is not important. See, I reach back, and that's what I'm programmed to do. See, I wasted too much time on these YouTube playing around with other people when I always had a message. I reach back and I help people. I can't help everybody, but I can help you with some resources. I can research for you and tell you where to go. If I need to, I can fly there and help you. I will. But guess what? We need to team up all the Georgia girls, all the Virginia girls, all the South Carolina girls. We need to get together and fight together and let's do something. Even if we don't get the candidates in that's going to work for us, we need to start building a bridge. Don't play with me. I'll run for president. If Trump can make president, I know good God daggone well I can sit in the White House. I could sit in the White House and I would do TikToks in the office every day. Stacey was on fire. I'm telling you. Now, guess what? We got DaBaby. DaBaby was in another fight, y'all, with one of his artists, right? When we gonna shut them down? How can we help our kids to stop? We need to show our kids the negative things that these rappers do. Blueface and that girl Crust, they fight all the time, and now they got a reality show. Come on. We need to get our children onto more positive things. We need to start teaching our kids about the finances. If we don't know about the S&P 500, we need to research it and we need to share that with our children. We need to share with our children about every house, the House of Representatives, the Senate. We need to start telling our kids so they'll know when it's their time to step up there and say, no, we don't want you. Yes, we're going to get this person. No, we're not going to let you tell us what to do with our bodies. Hey, we might need some female Kevin Samuels walking around here because, he may not have always been right, but he was bold about his message. We need to be bold about our message that we will stand together and we will stop letting these white old men keep running everything in our household. Every candidate promises we're going to get money. We're going to give money to the American people and we got this budget and this. Look, Kemp has had $1 billion budget in Georgia and has not helped anybody. It's been there. Stacey Abrams bought it out when she suggests this is what we do. We give them tax relief. We do this. We do that. He didn't want to do it, but guess what? Oh, if I am governor again, I'm going to help. No, he's not. He's going to help himself. Because, see, they get in there and start thinking they God. And we got Trump who's starting to think that our country is communist. I'm going to tell you something. You may not believe this. I hang out with a lot of Republican women. Let me tell you what them sisters doing. They done change they ain't Republican because they don't plan on voting Republican. They said, we're not going to help Trump get in there. Our husbands start acting crazy when Trump was president. No way. They going to make sure that the Democrats get somebody because they don't want their husbands to feel like they have that type of control. Y'all, I'm highly, highly recommending that you go check out the Information Man. He is speaking about a lot of things that we need to know about. He's talking about Pastor Whitehead and all this kind of stuff. Y'all, look what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. We got Larry Reed, right? Bishop Larry Reed. See, church doesn't come from a person. Church can't come from me. Church can't come from Larry Reed. Church can't come from Bishop Whitehead. Church is between you, a relationship between you and God and how you interpret it. We got to stop letting people tell us how to serve God. Okay? Because, see, the slaves, they serve God by him, by singing and working and scrubbing and picking cotton and doing everything. Because guess what? Last I read in the Bible, the Lord said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So Whitehead shouldn't be going after Reed because they will stand in front of before the maker and they will be judged by the maker, not us. But guess what? There's another brother going by the wayside. All that talk and what he did, what you doing about it? What you gonna do about it? You feel he did this? If somebody felt that they was being mistreated, they need to be talking to the police and not giving you interviews. That was disgusting. It bothered me so much that you are celebrating that you get to slap Larry Reed across the face with something tragic that happened to a man that was a child. One of our kids. Men can't have kids. We have the kids. So you just want to say, I got Larry, but what about the victim? Women, we cannot afford to be victims no more. No more. Not to rappers, not to ball players. Because guess what? We may not can dribble a ball, but we can sure bounce to the bank on our own money. You know what I'm saying? It might take you a little longer to get there. But guess what? It just doesn't start with us. If you train your kid in the way they should go, your wealth might come right back from your seed or your seed. And if you're a good mother and a good grandmother, guess what's going to happen? They're going to help take care of you without you even asking. We got to stop glamorizing. We need to have our kids tell them what DaBaby did. Go and Google DaBaby and see how many fights they was in. Show your kids this is what kind of man this is. He a woman beater. He beats women. And I'm not going to say allegedly. Sue me, DaBaby. And it's not my opinion. You did it on camera. And then you screamed like somebody did to you. In case you don't know, DaBaby murked a young man in Walmart and got away with it. Y'all, when women do something, they lock us up. And guess what? Google how many women in prison for killing a man that was beating on them. How many times they went to the police and told the police, he beat me, he beat me, he beat me. But then when you took matters in your own hands, you the one sitting in jail. They done taught them that if they get in a fight, call the police on her. Here we go. We need to stop thinking red and blue and thinking of voting for what to do for us people of color. actually works instead of all the fuss. The debate made us look crazy. No plan at all. Did y'all see that? No plan at all. If they see, I keep my eye on the candidate that just want to bash the other person. Because see, while they bashing the other person, we like that. Who read the best? Who got over on who the best? Well, while they was trying to get over on you, on each other, they didn't mention nothing about you. Stacey Abrams was handling that last night with facts. I can't stand the baby. He is very ignorant. But they're going to let him do so much, and then they got him. Example, R. Kelly. Yes. Character counts. I tell my grandkids, character is what you do when your Mimi isn't there with you. Let me tell you something. And y'all may not believe this, but before our kids could be the OGs, we the real OGs. We the real OGs. See, we done went through abuse from poverty. We got beat because our mama was frustrated. We had to stay and get a job sometimes because our mama might have drank or took drugs. We had to do things, and then we had to find a way to do for us. And then when we had kids, there it go again, we put ourselves on the back burner. Now we got age on us, and now we need to trickle down and tell our kids, like I always tell you, you got to tell them what you went through. You got to tell them so they don't think you just grandma and that you never been used, you never been beat, you never struggled. Did you see Stacey Abrams last night? The woman knows policy. She does. I saw her. I also put it in our community tab so you can see it. I put the information man blog, what he talked about last night, in the community tab so y'all can hear it. When I say I jumped up like I was in a church, okay? This is like the gladiator days. They keep us entertained while they go behind our backs and make laws. That's true. That's absolutely true. That is absolutely true. You see that you got people saying Kim Kardashian over there trashing Whitney Houston. While our eyes was over there on Whitney Houston, they was doing something behind our backs. You got Candace Owen. They put her up there. Well, is she brain dead? But no, you can't tell her she's black, honey. I took debate in high school and it was horrible. Stacey Abrams came clean on her debate. Preach, sis, Monica said. Black women are the salt of the earth, the mother to all. We are. I missed it because I went to sleep. Go on our community page right now. I'm telling you that man said a word to us and we need to get fire under our tails. Absolutely fire. We need to start learning about finances. Listen, I am not the perfect person to teach you about finances, but the little I know, every time I start talking about finances and the housing market, we got people in our chat inputting information. I'm learning while I'm teaching. I'm learning. Hey, niece, I'm learning while I'm teaching. Look, Steve Bannon, check this out. They gave him 6 months in jail, all that stuff he did. They got him on film planning the insurrection to take out people. Planning. They gave him 6 months. 6 months. And now he's saying that he needs to stay at home. Harvey Weinstein still ain't doing hard time for what he did to women. But Bill Cosby did. Oh, yes. They got the Jello pudding pop man in jail for what he allegedly done. Now, let me tell you something. Oh, Bill is nasty. But that's not why he was locked up. Oh, Bill went to jail because he was trying to buy NBC. You understand what I'm saying? They waited for Hugh Hefner to die. And what they did was put some of Hugh Hefner's crimes on R. Kelly. Now, R. Kelly sitting in jail saying, I believe I can fly. You ain't flying nowhere to the next pod or down to the laundry room to do clothes because you're going to be in jail forever. He ain't coming home. I don't care what people are saying. He ain't coming home. You see, like I've always told y'all, we got 2 different justices, and we got a 3rd justice the way they treat women and men. Because I'm telling you right now, Liz Cheney is a Republican. She is red. But if she run for president, I'm going to go vote for her. Because see, when she got up there and took a lynching from the men, she took a lynching for women rights. She took a lynching for everybody to say it was wrong what this man did. All these people are running on the big lie. But you know why they try to lock us up and kill us? Y'all know why. Y'all remember Sandra Bland? What was she doing? She was college educated. Remember who they took from us. And we can't keep letting them do that to us. Remember what has been done to us. Remember what we have seen. If something always happened to us and nobody knows, okay? Nobody knows. You know, we got a police officer here that was shooting on people. And guess what? They just suspended him. And guess what they will do? They will come back and say he did it justly. And he will walk. That's what's been happening in North Carolina. Justly. He did it justly. You got the right to sit here and take out our black men. But honey, they don't know black women are much more dangerous. Why? Because we're survivors. We have survived so much. Do you understand? Like I told you, I've never been a victim of somebody putting their hands on me. But I'm going to tell you right now, if I got a good girlfriend and I'm standing there and her man beating on her and I'm in her house, I'm going to grab me a fire or a pot. We're going to fight him together. And then I'm going to call the cops. Hey, we on Lock Nation. Listen, this is another brother. We on Lock Nation is another brother that we need to be paying attention to his content. Women, it will give us strength. He tells you how to build up. He tells us what we shouldn't accept from anybody. From men, if you're in a woman-on-woman relationship, look, there are people that got trauma. We on Lock Nation. He pulls up women and they tell their stories. Y'all need to go check him out. He's a man and he can give us a man perspective. Information man, man's perspective. The lead attorney. He acts crazy sometimes, but he be talking his stuff when it comes to child support and how you can get what you need for your kids. Do you know we got so many women out here that slept with successful men and can't even get $5 for child support? We need to be on top of that. We don't like men say, hey, the doll, how are you? The doll is here. Hey, baby cakes. Let me tell you something. The red lipstick hustler, Lily, listen. I hope you don't get mad at me when I'm going to say, Lily. Y'all got to get her book called The Purple Cinderella. She was a DV victim. Look at her now. Look at her now. She's getting paper, doing well. And guess what? She knows how to see the sign of somebody that's not right for her. Listen, we got now more narcissist men and women than ever. They will smile in your face and then hurt you later. Okay, I'm going to drop the link right now. TL talks nasty too much for me. Oh, he talks nasty until he's approached with a subject. Now he do. He sure do. I'm okay, doll. Thanks for asking. We on Lock Nation is great. Lily, y'all need to please check out Lily's book. It's $20. If you need me to cash app you $20, I will. It's worth reading. It will bring you to sadness. It will make you think, and then it will bring you to happiness, and it will bring you to survival. It will teach you the signs to look for. Y'all see how beautiful Lily is? But I bet you Lily won't tolerate what was done in the past. She sees the signs and said, baby, thank you for the compliment. And in her head, she walking away saying, I know I'm pretty, Let me see. The Red Lipstick Hustler, that's great. Her book is called The Purple Cinderella. It's $20, y'all. $20. We cash apping for cheesesteaks. Let's get that book and read it. How much sell a Hey College Graduate? I think it's for shock value. I love TLA. I'm his mod. Available in ebook and paperback. I'm telling you, when y'all read that book, you will be like, oh my God, she's beautiful and she's been through all of this, but it's real. See, when you read it, you either going to relate to it by knowing somebody who's been through it. And y'all, sometimes we get abused every day, maybe not physically, but when we got a man laying next to us and we pulling all the weight, it's time to get him out your bed, because you can do bad by yourself. By yourself. You don't have to keep putting up with this mess. We don't have to do it with the government. We don't have to do it with people around us. When somebody is trying to break our peace, take our peace, make our minds cloudy, and we can't think clear, it is time to disappear on their tail. TLA gives great advice, but the nasty talk, I can't. Yes, and you know what? I'm going to tell you something about TLA. TLA don't care if you're a woman. You come after him, he gonna get you back. Now, I don't admire that at all. I believe blocked and blessed, but he don't. He believe he gonna challenge you. And that might have been a little bit on me, because when he wanted to become a content creator, he'll tell you. I told him, are you sure you want to do this? Because you're a professional, this, and people gonna come after you. And then he said, I think I can handle it. And then when I seen his first bout it, back and forth with somebody, I was like, he got game. He came with game. I didn't know that he could really challenge and go back with him. I mean, he ain't playing with you. You call him out his name, he gonna call you out your name. You get crunk with him, he gonna get crunk with you. Y'all see what he did to Tasha? Tasha was belittling him. What'd he go back and do? Belittle her. Even worse. It was terrible. My sister unfortunately went through that. Yes. And guess what, ladies? Sometimes we don't make it out. Sometimes we don't make it out. I'm telling you, if you go back and look at my YouTube page, turn a mess into a message. I was abused. I still got marks. You see these marks on me? That's what my mama did out of frustration, because a man didn't love her the way she loved him. So she took it out on me. But look at me now. I was sidetracked when I first came on YouTube. I'm not going to be sidetracked no more. I don't think I have a problem with anybody. But like I told you, the way these celebrities are coming after YouTubers and people, and they can say what they want to say about you. But then, like when Nosy is responding and saying something back, now let's sue her. Let's make her look crazy. But before you do that, Nikki, you better check out everything you have done. Threatening somebody's life online. We have become to have no compassion for people. I don't care if something happened to her. The blood is on all of our hands because we sitting here supporting Nikki. It's on all of our hands. Yes, I learned every time you bring up financial advice, thanks again. And guess what? I got to keep teaching. Because I'm going to tell you now. I looked at the stocks today. They trying to pull the okie doke on us. But you know what? I'm going to wait 2 more days and see what's going on. See, they trying to make it look like the market is doing good, but we ain't fools. When we walk into the store, our food is high. Especially the essential things, milk, eggs, cheese, stuff that we eat. High. Gas creeping on back up. But you tell me the S&P 500 is doing good. Oh, it's been doing good the last 2 weeks. They stayed level. No, they didn't. We went into bear market, and they was afraid. Everybody was afraid. Guess what? By spring, they supposed to be changing the credit scores. There's a lot of people who got to choose whether they're going to heat their house or eat. Come on now. They about to raise our electric bills. They don't even know what it's gonna be, and they already done told us it was gonna be high. I met him at the Cardi B and Tasha K trial. He looked good and smelled good, and he talks a good game. I love your channel. Thank you, Red Lipstick. Thank you, thank you. Aquarius NC. Yes, Nikki girl. Listen, what Nosy said about Nikki baby, oh my God, why can't we leave people's children alone? Why can't we? But Nikki did it too. Then Nikki jumped on Garcelle from a TV show. She at home watching TV and decided to jump on Garcelle about her 14-year-old son. You ain't even on the Beverly Hills Wives. You're not even on the show. But guess what? If Garcelle would have jumped up and drugged Erica Jane all over the stage, what would she have been? An angry black woman. Oh, it's not worth it. Then when she didn't jump, some of us women say, oh, that couldn't have been me. She would have said that about my child. The way she's handling it is okay, because guess what? Public opinion is tearing Renna down, tearing Erica down, and Miss Cow, who thought she was going to slip right on by the drama. She's pulled into the drama. You're right, Auntie. Yep. Nikki is sickening. I'm telling you. First of all, this lady, Jennifer Huff, I'm inclined to believe her. That's just my opinion, right? But Nikki, you wasn't even there. Your man have a past, girl. You know what he did in the street, girl. You know that he was messing with you underage, girl, allegedly, according to all the documentation. Nikki, I don't know what is it with these celebrities. Remember, they were saying that Nikki was having a nervous breakdown, and all of a sudden, you know, her brother got in trouble, her father got hit, and then she with this guy that is being charged for what her brother was being charged with. Children. We need to protect our children. If we don't protect ourselves and protect each other, who's going to do it? She said she believes Jennifer Huff. I told you I'm inclined to believe her. But see, you know what? The victim, again, was intimidated and bashed, and people are against her for no reason. Because they like Nikki's song. Get out of here. Get out of here. Because you like Nikki, you're going to disregard what her husband did. Get out of here. How in the hell she married that guy? Listen. Are they married? Or did she just put on a pretend that she was married, got the stuff? I don't believe she married. I don't believe it. There's no license in New York. There is no license in California. Where did you get married at, girl? Where's the paperwork? Can you show us? Can you put it on? And Nikki has the power to tell her people to stop threatening people she don't like. Thread careful, Marcy. Okay, I will. I'm just saying. I am inclined to believe. I think Nikki should let this go. And I'm going to say that, and I'm going to get off Nikki because she does sue people. I hope she didn't marry him, dear God. Y'all, my whole message today is we have to analyze who we're going to vote for. We have to, wait a minute, baby, I'm going to give you my phone. I'm trying to see, did your counselor, wait a minute, y'all, my daughter got therapy. Maybe she ain't contact me yet. Celebrity kids are fair game. Children are the most powerful. Men have been spoken badly, and you don't see them suing folks. Celebrity kids are fair games. Children of the most powerful men have been spoken badly, and you don't see them suing folks. I do. I do see them being sued if I'm talking about They're talking about my child, but I haven't said anything about their child or anybody else's child. If you're talking about but that's not what the lawsuit is about at all. It's not about Papa Bear, period, whatsoever. The anger is here because that happened, that you spoke on my kid. You know, that's what this anger is about. Okay. Please send the link. I'm waiting for this because my baby got therapy. Oh my God. But that's what this is about. I'm really disappointed, and yeah, I am too. Great message, Marcella. We love you, y'all. Kids are off limits all day, every day. Right now, y'all, we got 22 days. We need to be picking up friends, taking them to the polls. We need to give people rides. We need to get people to the polls. We need to get our mamas, grandmamas, our cousins. They ain't got no car. If they registered to vote, we need to get them online. Hey, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Jada, come here.
You want me to send it to your phone, the link?
Yes.
All right, we'll do it.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, we got to pay attention. We got to see what's going on. And y'all, we got to stop holding. Shigura dropped the link in my message. You know how to do it?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
When it shows up, click the link.
Click the link and then put your name in. You want me to wait? Wait a minute.
First and last?
No, you put here you go. Here, let me do it for you. Y'all, excuse me. All right. Just put Jada right there. There you go. Uh-oh. All right. She's good to come. Go in your room and have your therapy. Yeah, y'all. Kanye West, we not gonna protect him. And we're not gonna let him keep blaming this on his mama either. Kanye West needs to get back on this medication. He needs to fight for his children. We need to fight for people who is going to fight for us. We need to stop putting each other down. We need to connect, meet, and build each other up. We should not be afraid to say things. And then people want to turn against you because they don't like what you say. If you don't like what somebody has to say, don't deal with them. Don't deal with them people. I need y'all to hit this like button. I love you. I'm going to come back and do Married to Medicine. But when I saw Kanye doing it and asking for our help to support him, that they trying to make me take my money out the bank. They trying to make me lose power. No, no, sir. You want us to help you after you wore that White Lives Matter shirt? No. Mm-mm. No, you and Candace help each other. I just think Nikki just wanted love, and I think she do because she did go through something. Hello, Nisi Aquarius said, y'all please hit that like button. I love you all. I will be back today. I promise you I will be back today, tonight, to talk about Married to Medicine. I love you. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.